Hello and welcome to a book haul. Okay, so I went shopping with my best friend yesterday and we went to a few used bookstores. I love used bookstores because one, the ones in my area actually have good books that aren't severely damaged, and two, they're really cheap. So this is my haul of everything I got at the used bookstore. Okay, up first is House of Salt and Sorrow by Aaron A. Craig. And then look, it came with like the cutest little like Christmas card. So I'm gonna hang this up for the festive spirit. I've heard of this one before, I just don't remember where, and honestly the cover kind of intrigued me. It's a little simple for a fantasy, but something about it and something the way like the book felt when I picked it up, I was like, oh wait, I want to take this one home. She is the most like, not damaged, but the most loved out of all of the books I got today or yesterday. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know a lot about what it's about, but I'll read the synopsis a little bit. So, in a manor by the sea, 12 sisters are cursed. Annalie lives in a shelter at Highmore with her sisters. Once there were 12, but loneliness fills the grand halls now that 4 of the girls' lives have been cut short, each death more tragic than the last. Disturbed by a series of ghostly visions, Annalie becomes increasingly suspicious that her sister's death were no accidents. The girls have been sneaking out every night to attend glittering balls, dancing until dawn in silk gowns and shimmering slippers, and Annalie isn't sure whether to try to stop them or join their forbidden trysts, because who or what are they really dancing with? When Annalie's involvement with a mysterious stranger who has secrets of his own intensifies, it's a race to unravel the darkness that has fallen over her family before it claims her next. So, yeah, this sounds really good, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, the part that got me was like the little blurb at the very bottom that I didn't read. It says it's a spellbinding novel filled with magic and a rustle of gossamer skirts down long, dark hallways. And from the cover, I'm getting like the long, like dark hallway mystery, but also like a little bit of like palace balls and gowns and maybe masquerades. And it's blurbed by Stephanie Garber, and I just finished listening to the Caraval audiobook series, and I am really in need of Once Upon a Broken Heart, so I can start reading that one. So if she blurbed it, then I think it'll be good. I also don't know if this is a series or a standalone, so I'll have to look more into that too, but if anything, I can just get the rest of the books from the library and start with the first one. Alright, next up is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. This book is literally brand new. Like, she is in such good condition, and I saw this on the shelf and I was like so surprised that it was there. Now this one is a trilogy because it's the Imperium trilogy and this is book 1. So like I said, if I really like this one and I want to read the other books, I will just go to the library to get them. Or if they show up at that used bookstore, I'll just buy it there. Once again, I don't really know what this one's about. I've just seen it around and the cover looks really cool. I think it's about dragons. I may be wrong. It says, when assassins ambush her best friend, Riel Darnin risks everything to save him, exposing herself as one of a pair of prophesized queens. Oh. A queen of light and a queen of blood. To prove she is the Sun Queen, Riel must endure 7 elemental magical trials. If she fails, she will be executed unless the trials kill her first. Everything is about trials now. I'm not tired of it yet. I don't know how it'll be in the future. 1,000 years later, the legend of Queen Riel is a fairy tale to Eliana Frecora. Fantasy names, bro. Okay, so this is like a past, present kind of thing. Oh yeah, a cosmic war that spans millennia, and their stories intersect. Oh my god, that's so cool. But yeah, and the cover is like that nice, like smooth feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm excited to read this one. All right, next up is The House on the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. I have yet to read a T.J. Klune book, and I feel like this is where I should start because for me at least, this is the one that I saw the most when T.J. Klune was gaining popularity. And everyone says this is supposed to be a really touching story, and once again, it's literally like brand new. All of the books I got today, I got 4 books in total. All of it was 30 bucks. So that was really cool. This one, I think it's about kids, right? Linus Baker is a by-the-book caseworker in the department in charge of magical youth. Okay, yeah, so this is the one where the guy goes to, I think it's this house, and it's just like a ton of magical kids there, and he just makes cute bonds of like with all the kids, and it's just supposed to be really cute, I think. I don't know, I'm just kind of guessing. All right, next up, which I am so surprised to have gotten, is a hardcover, literally brand new, of Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Cerulean Sea. This is supposed to be her debut novel, and I remember a few years ago, once again, it's blurb by Stephanie Garber. I remember a few years ago when this came out. Let me see, when did it come out? Okay, it came out in 2022. I remember when this came out, I saw it on Goodreads and I thought the cover was gorgeous, and I added it to my like want to read list right away, but I still have not read it. And now that I have like the book, I have to read it. But no, I was literally so stunned to find this on the shelves, and it was only $10. So I was like, you're coming with me. This one is about, this one follows mythology, right? Maybe? I don't know. I just heard it's a really good book. I heard the second one is okay because it's a duology, but this one's really good. So we'll see how that goes. Growing Up on the Moon. Oh God. You know what? I don't know how to pronounce this, and I'm not gonna try and embarrass myself, so I'm just not gonna read the synopsis for this one. But yeah, this is my stack of books that I got from my used bookstore yesterday. Super fun. I hadn't gone there in a few months, so it was okay for me to splurge a bit. And now that I am trying to stay up on posting on YouTube a bit more, I am gonna try and be reading through my TBR cart a little more strictly instead of going out and buying more books all the time or just going to the library for everything I want. And honestly, I've grown to like the feeling of holding a book that I'm reading and knowing that it's mine. Like, I can annotate it as much as I want, I can mark it up as much as I want, I can read it at whatever pace I want because I don't have to worry about returning it if I really want to take time to sit and enjoy it. But yeah, these are the 4 books I got. Thanks for watching, and maybe you'll see me read them soon.